And what's going on, you bastards? And welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So, unfortunately, well, I have recorded this video before, but my voice and all that was kind of jacked up. I did record this before, but yeah, my voice was pretty bad. But we are here. This was initially recorded after the announcements for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, kind of when they did the reveal of some units. Definitely not all of the units, you know, that are summonable and whatnot. A lot of awakenings, and then what, like a Pan unit, a Xeno Pan, which kind of whatever. But unfortunately, you know, units I was extremely looking forward to getting awakenings. They are not getting their awakenings this time around. Yeah, unfortunately. Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, man. They're very good units for just SSRs, right? They're fantastic SSRs. So we got Giant 8 Power here. We're going into Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road to test them out. And, you know, you got to select one of each type pretty much. That's why I actually have Tech Gogeta here, Super Saiyan 4. It was either him or Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And at least Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can counter. But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw... Thank you. So already right here, right? So 133k from Gohan. And right, so with attack and defense 140%, and what, like 4 or more allied, what is it? Yeah, he's Giant 8 Power units. He gets 40% damage reduction, which makes him very viable with tanking. He's a very good tank. As you can see, we're getting a ass ton of attacks coming with Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. Unfortunately, we can't super attack. And they are each other's best link partner. They share, what, like 5 links or something like that? 4 or 5 links. Of course, they only have 6 links at this time because they're unawakened. So we got the stun on Frieza. I guess I should pull up their information while I'm here. You'd think I would do that beforehand, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And then we got Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, man. It kind of scared me because I was just like, oh boy, like, good thing Frieza's stunned because we could take a lot of damage there. All right, so we got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito here, and of course we're using the in Gogetas as a, you know, the leaders, because, you know, they lead Giant 8 Power. Gohan does as well. And Bardock, what he does, right? So he's like attack and defense 140%. And if you have 4 or more crossover units, he gets an extra 40% attack and defense. And if you look at the team, again, no super attack with Bardock. If you look at the team, we don't have enough units to fulfill that that criteria. So, unfortunately, Bardock in this scenario is not going to look as good as he could. But, I mean, we're going to try out a lot of different events, you know, in this little video of... I don't know, showing these guys off once again. They're about, you know, like upcoming on a year old. They came out the 19th of November. So they will be nearing 1 year old. And I mean, as you see, Gohan at least, yeah, we almost died. Gohan at least is definitely he's holding the zone defensively. Like, this is extreme super battle road, like super class. Like, it's not like a roll over kind of you know, event. And with Gohan, I gave him some additional, some crits, and kind of the same with Bardock. Bardock, oh, we got the additional super right there. Bardock, for me, was the biggest 1.81 for Bardock, which, he's not. And like 1.97 for Gohan or something like that. He was the biggest pain in the ass to summon for when that banner came out. I got extremely lucky. Like, there was at one point I got 3 Super Saiyan 4 Vegetos in a single summon, like multi-summon, obviously. But by the time I finally got my first Bardock, I was able to rainbow Broly twice. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was rainbowed already. Gohan was rainbowed. Almost the whole Heroes banner was rainbowed. I think with, like, the exception of Deborah and, Numbnuts himself. So, I kind of had this little hate for Bardock, but at the same time, I absolutely love the unit. So we're going to pop a Sensu Bean here, right? Because all that's going on in the back, I was a little scared. And we're not supering because... yeah, so we got the seal off at least. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So Gohan on his super attack has a chance... oh, wait, no, that's in his... No, that's in his passive. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. So we got the counter here. Thank God. I think we would have died. So that's why I'm bringing this guy over his full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who can counter as well, but Gogeta has a higher chance too. And then Bardock, he does seal on super attack. And he also has... Well, I'll be quiet.
Honestly, I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
He also has in his passive, when he's above 80% HP, attacks are effective against all types. And then when 90% HP or more, you're guaranteed a critical hit. So getting mostly additionals on Bardock, I don't think would be an awful idea. But trying to stay above 80% is definitely a little bit of a chore. In a lot of cases, like, there's a lot of cases here. I mean, this is Super Battle Road, where we can't. And it's not like it works mid-turn. Like, I use a Sensu Bean, try to heal up, and then I get his abilities. No, it's not like that. So, unfortunately, it's a little bit harder for Bardock to look a little nutty than it is for Gohan here. Gohan's just like, yeah, hit me, and I do, I still do, like, good damage. Bardock, well, given the team, if Gohan didn't have his 40% damage reduction, he would look a bit worse, tanking-wise, obviously. And Bardock, without his conditions you're seeing now, can look a little lackluster. But keep in mind, these are SSRs from, like, a Heroes collaboration, so... they don't make, 2.12, because we do have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito on rotation, who is a support for Giant Ape and Crossover, which they are both. So we're in the next fight. We got Bardock here. I'm using the Sensu Bean again. We're going to put... Do we put Gohan in the first slot? Because we do have Rose right there, who, if he supers us, is going to hurt a lot. But Bardock is going to take a lot of damage just from normal attacks and whatnot. So I think I bite the bullet and put Gohan there. We go in the Dokkan attack too, which it would have been better to get... Well, actually, this Gohan... We're at... No, we sensued. I was going to say, we're at full HP. We can crit. But no, Gohan right now is going to hit harder than Bardock. So, given their perfect circumstances, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan is more of a, defensive wall. He's a unit that you can throw in slot 1, and you're not going to get murdered. Hey, we got the stun off. I forgot about that. So, stunning that guy is definitely awesome. And then we're getting supered here. Yeah, 213k. If he supered us, damn. Yeah, which I was surprised we took that much damage, and he's healed. That much damage when we had 40% damage reduction. So Gohan, more the tanky unit, given the his ideal circumstances. Bardock is more the offensive unit, and if you give him additionals,
You're a real letdown. You know that? Honestly, I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
if you give him additionals and he's able to do an additional while you're at like full HP, so you're effective against all types and you crit, you're gonna be doing massive damage. Like it's kind of nutty. It wouldn't well nowadays Dokkan Fest, that is kind of the level that we're at, I guess. But for being an SSR a year ago, nobody like thought 2021 was just gonna release a string of like Dokkan Fest TURs and even some of the LRs who are just insane. They really picked up the pace a little bit when it comes to getting the flashy units that have high attack numbers and everything like that. So that was the Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road. We are going to hop into another event, and I'm not sure what the hell I'm going to be talking about because I pretty much covered everything like right there. This recording, 14 minutes, this is one of the recordings. So we got a little bit of time. And we hop immediately in. My voice is killing me. For Time Travelers. These guys are both on Time Travelers. So I picked Time Travelers because with this way, they're both neutral. They both don't have that second part of their passive where if you have 4 crossover units or if you have 4 giant A power units. So 1.65. And we're, this is the first phase, so we're not getting slapped up yet. And 1.79. That is having Bo Daddy on rotation. So that was with a little bit of support. Again, we have support here. Bardock, barely over 100k defense. Gohan, was 130 something? And, another Dragon Ball Heroes unit. We got Demon Goddess Toa, who's a fantastic support. So 2 mil right here for Gohan. And then we're going to get supered. That did a lot more damage than I thought. And 1.92 for Bardock. We got the crit. And then we got the additional. And we're critting right here. So that's what I'm saying about with Bardock. Given his ideal circumstances, the dude is going to look nuts. But we got to stay above that 80% HP. Even right now, we're not even there. We're just barely below 80%. So we're not going to get his crit or anything like that. And Gohan taking 27k. With Gohan, he doesn't have his 40% damage reduction. So he's not nearly as good as he could be. And we're getting supered here, even though we have type advantage. Boom. That's a little bit of damage. And then I got this rotation right here. Because I'm just like, well, we have Easy A Physical Cooler, which I really haven't covered yet. I've been calming down on Dokkan, not really covering everything that comes out nowadays. And then, I didn't even cover, like, the full power Frieza. I was so over the 350 million download, like, the worldwide celebration. And then Cooler freaking popping off. Over 6 mil additionals. I was scared he was going to kill this guy. And Frieza wasn't going to be able to attack once. But then you got Frieza 7.14. Yeah, man, that 350 mil destroyed me, dude. It took me 2.2k stones to get a single Super Saiyan Goku. The only thing the celebration gave me. All right, so now hold that thought. There's the teams we got. We got like crossover, Giant 8 Power, Time Travelers, which we just did, and then another like Giant 8 Power, which we did in a Super Battle Road scenario. All right, so we got a crossover team here. This is kind of for Bardock. They're not. You need like 4 or more allied Super Saiyan or Giant 8 powers, and I think we do have 4 or more. So it I believe it excludes themselves, right? Yeah, when there's another 4 or more, I think how the text reads. So I don't know if Gohan's gonna get his damage reduction. But yeah, the only thing that Celebration gave me, because I absolutely going for Goku first, because that's my favorite iteration of Goku. 133 and 125k. We are linked up with Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, all 6 links. We're missing the Saiyan lineage there. But it gave me Tech Piccolo. Actually got like 2 of them in a multi. I got Tech Piccolo to 79%, and for a couple thousand stones, that's all the game gave me. I'm just like, what the frick is happening right now? But eventually, I got Super Saiyan Goku, and then like 450-ish stones later, I got Frieza. No third form Frieza. So that's kind of why I wasn't using third form Frieza or full power Frieza a lot, because I didn't have third form Frieza. All right, so Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Easy A when. Him and Int Goku Black, I think, could really help out, like, time travelers and such. Because your time travelers is, like, a good team, but you're kind of locked with, what's kind of really dank to run. So we got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito here. And then we got Super Saiyan 4 Broly. And we are going to... I brought Broly, right? I haven't used Broly in a long time. This is one of my favorite teams to run after the celebration. 4.29. And he can just whip out a bunch of additionals. Look pretty nuts. And we almost got all 5s across the board right there. Yeah. So, Crossover was definitely one of my favorite teams. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to find a... like a proper or the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito leader, and mine's like decked out. He's full length level 10s, good ass equips on him. Like all these Super Saiyan 4s that came out, because like Super Saiyan 4, I kind of go back and forth with between Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 being my favorite forms and whatnot. 2.42 for Bardock, so that's looking pretty good. And then he does it again. We got a crit right there. But yeah, so 2.3 from Gohan. We didn't get, like, guaranteed crits or anything like that. Well, we were effective against all types, I think. But we didn't, we weren't above 90% HP. And then Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, who's pretty solid, but honestly... I don't think anyone would have minded if they made him a little more damagey, right? Because he's a pretty solid... Alright, so we do have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's passive here, where he's... he gives 40% attack, I believe, to super class allies, so it won't affect... it won't affect Broly. But yeah, so Vegito, he's a pretty good defensive unit. He has a 50% chance to counter. He supports, which in a leader you kind of want to kind of make the team mesh a little bit better. So 3.26 for this guy, which is fine and all. He greatly raises defense on super attack, and of course here's the counter I was just talking about. This is a bad example of I wish he was a little bit better. But this is when he has support kind of out the teeth. Broly is at 3.5. And we didn't get the additional super after I was kind of hyping him up. You little piece of shit. But then we got Bardock here, 2.62. Which is decent. He gets his stats on super attack. So if you don't super attack with him, he gets bodied. Alright, so we got... we're going to put Gohan in the first slot in case the enemy Gohan wants to get cheeky and super attack. Kind of like this. And we do have Supreme Opie on rotation. 57. So double digits right there. Looking pretty good. And I don't know if 2.4 for Bardock. I don't know if I go deeper into this event. Because honestly, we don't really need to see anything. Oh, we went against Vegeta. Oh, yeah, no. we're gonna do this Broly rotation, and then we're gonna dip because I mean we don't need to go over anything more. Like nothing's going to change. But I just want to do this Broly rotation because this is like his optimal setup. 3.75 for mine, and that's one of the highest attack stats I have seen for him. That's a really high attack stat. And then 4.5 for Broly. So here's 1. And then here's 2. And if these were crits, big damage. And he gets his stats on super attacks. He gets 140%. Well, 140 right there. 140% attack and defense, I believe, on super attacks. So he is definitely not a slot 1 unit. Maybe I'll do this one since we have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's passive. I think maybe that's why I kept going on this one. But having Super Saiyan 3 Bardock here on the rotation with his passive is literally the same thing. Well, it's a worse version of the support we were getting from Vegito. Because Vegito also did a defense as well. And key? Yeah. With this, we're only getting 40% attack. But 2.78, that's having the first Awakened active right now. The Link. So 2.78. I kind of wish the first Awakened was a little bit more of a common one. Because it's kind of shoddy with Super Saiyan Goku's. And then I think LR AGL UI doesn't have it. Well, the recording stopped there, so we'll be right back. All right, we are in the GT Goku event right here.
Let's do this.
So we're pretty much going Giant 8 power to the wall, and I think we don't have Bardock's. I don't think we have his... No, we don't have his extra 40% attack and defense. And why the hell am I putting him in the first slot? That's a little scary. It's a little bit harder to run these guys together on a team where they... Yeah, 1.81. Where they both had their ideal situations besides, you know, like the crossover category where you just run... Actually, can you? Let me look at the crossover category here real quick. Crossover, you have Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Super Saiyan... Oh, never mind. I saw Barlot, and I'm just like, oh shit, yeah, it's Super Saiyan 4. No, because he looks like a Super Saiyan 4, but he's not. Then you have Vegito. Huh. Yeah, I don't think... Can you fulfill that criteria? So you had 2 Super Saiyan 4 Vegitos, obviously, as leaders. And then Gohan 2.3. And then you have this Gohan. And then you have Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Yeah. So you literally... And we still took 89k. That's impressive. 2.1. You literally need to have summoned all of the, you know, the, at the time, current crossover, you know, like new crossover units to get, like, Broly, or Bardock and Gohan to kind of look their best. Having 4 or more crossover units kind of sucks. Because the team can be pretty good, but there's a lot of dead units on here. Units that have not been touched in frickin' years. They have, like, Tiencha. Like, the physical, like, Teen Go tanks. Although, a lot of the units are getting awakenings this time around. Which would be good for Bardock. But if you want to run, you know, this guy, you need, like, great, you know, Giant 8 powers. But, yeah. Which, I think with all the new Awakenings, which there's Super Saiyan 3 units and, like, Super Saiyans, I don't think you want to be running Bardock. I don't think it'd be worth it at this time. Especially only because, you know, he's an SSR still. He is an SSR. So we're gonna skip. Okay, I was just gonna say we're gonna skip the giant monkey. I guess me recording, I actually kind of knew what was up. I'm gonna say we're gonna skip to Big Monkey Man, because my throat is fucking killing me right now. I am talking way too much without enough airflow. And then we got Gogeta. So yeah, Gohan tanking double digits against Big Monkey Man. Big Monkey Daddy. And as you see, 1.81 here. I did really like the crossover units. 102k from freaking a normal attack. Gohan taking double digits. Then again, if we had that 40% attack and defense from what's his nuts? I forgot what the frick his name was. You know, for Bardock, he would have took a little bit better than that. Okay, so now we're against Int Super Saiyan 4, because the Easy 8 Super Saiyan 4s demolished the Giant Ape Goku. So I'm going to, use an actual item here, because I don't think we could have, well, depending on where the super attack landed, I was scared for Bardock, because, he would die. He would get absolutely crushed at some point. Yeah, man, crossover has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, let me look at Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, right? Because Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, he came out November 22nd, 2017. August 13th, 2019 for global, lol. And then I think he got his awakening. Yeah, he got his awakening in June 2019 for JP. And then August 2019 for global. So it took these, this guy like kind of 2 years, him and the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, to get their awakenings. Which, unfortunately, it seems like that's going to be the same case for Super Saiyan 4, Bardock, and Gohan. They're going to be a 2-year thing. And which, like, in most cases, like the hard content, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is kind of unrunnable. You definitely can't put him in the first slot because he gets, he gets attack and defense 100%, normal. And then he gets 60% attack and defense on super attack, raises attack for 9 turns. Which he can look pretty solid, but, pretty hard content. I think he'll get clapped up a little bit. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks is like a defensive wall, kind of. He has chance to guard, and he stacks defense on his super attack for 6 turns. Right, but he only gets attack and defense 60%. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's his unawakened form. So we got the Dokkan attack here with Gohan. So yeah, it's 100% attack and defense, disables enemy guard, which who cares, he's not doing damage. And high chance of guarding all attacks. Which, when your defense is stacked up, you're guarding, he looks very good. Some of the hard stuff, I think on Vegeta's family, like Super Battle Road or some shit like that, or if there's missions for hard events where they're Vegeta's family, like I'd bring this guy. So he took 148k, not bad. I would bring this guy because he can look pretty good defensively, and I gave him mostly I gave him like a defense bronze, and then like some additional, right? Built him with additional. Because you would just want that juicy ass defense stacking, and he has it for 9 turns. So if you get some additionals weaved in there, looks very good. All right, we're approaching 30 minutes for the video. I think I die here, maybe. And then so we got Gohan here, is able to super attack. Bardock, unfortunately, cannot super attack. And then Gogeta can't super attack either. So his defense is not going to be great. Gohan, yeah, obviously, it's the same thing. They're linked with each other, these guys are looking the same. I'm just showing how they perform in different scenarios. Bardock getting slapped up. How they look at like a whole wide range of scenarios. And we're getting super attacked here. Which is unfortunate because we weren't able to super attack. And that was 194k. A lot of damage to our brains. And then I guess... Why did I stop? I didn't go back in. Oh, okay. I guess I was just going... Yeah, okay. I think something happened right here. 2.3, we do have the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito support here. Which you've been seeing this guy around a lot. Because we're running a lot of crossover team or Giant 8 power. 2.1 from Bardock. He would be at like 2.4-ish. Yeah, 68k. 2.4-ish if we had his attack and defense 40% buff. And then, why did we, I think I did that turn because we had Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But I think that's pretty much all. Yeah, I died too, I guess. I don't know what I was doing. But that was Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. Additionals and crit I haven't built for. And kind of attack. And then some additional right there for Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really excited for this next upcoming, Heroes collab. And, yeah, the category C-List, too, is a unit that's pretty interesting who can look really good. But this category needs a lot of work still. And this year, hopefully, we'll help it out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.